Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be discussing about the topic that has shaken the financial world, the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. As the 16th largest bank in the USA, its collapse is causing a ripple effect in the country. This collapse is the second biggest collapse in the banking system in the USA following the 2008 collapse. In this video we will dive into the details of this collapse. Let's first understand how does a bank work and how does it make money. Banks primarily make money in two ways, either by giving loans or through investments. Banks take users' money as deposit and give them some interest at the rate of around 4 to 5% on saving accounts, and even doesn't give any interest on the current accounts. Then they use the deposited money to give loan at high interest rate and earn money from there. And also they do a lot of investments, especially in the governmental bonds, because they are very secure and safe, so that they can get returns on time and they don't lose any money. So banks either give loans or do investments. That are the primary sources of banks making money. Silicon Valley Bank was focused on providing services to startups and investors. They held the accounts of startups and venture capitalists with a large amount of deposit. At the end of December 2022, Silicon Valley Bank had a deposit of $175 billion and a total assets of $209 billion. The bank used the deposited money to give some loans and had also invested in some of the governmental bonds. In the current scenario, startups could not make profit and not even able to raise more money, but they had to pay their bills and the salaries to the employees. So many startups started to withdraw their money from the bank to balance their expenses and run their business smoothly. Unfortunately, the bank did not have that much liquidity, as it had invested much of its amount and even the invested money was in negative position. In the response, the bank sold it available for sale bonds at a loss of $1.8 billion. After that, the bank announced that it will be raising $2.25 billion to balance their balance sheet, which led to chaos among the investors and depositors. On March 9th, $42 billion were withdrawn, leaving the bank with a negative cash balance of approx $958 million by the end of the day. This caused the collapse of the bank, and now it is handed over to FDIC. This all started after the tweet of Howard, in which he said the Silicon Valley Bank is technically insolvent. Howard runs a newsletter with 48,000 paid subscribers, among which most of his subscribers are investors and venture capitalists. After his post, the investors and depositors started to look into the details of the bank and started withdrawing their money, which caused a bank run. A bank run occurs when a large number of customers start withdrawing their money from the bank at the same time, due to the fear that the bank may become insolvent soon. Currently, the situation of the startups is very difficult. Most of the startups are unable to pay their bills or salaries to the employees, and it is expected that some may even fail altogether. After the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, users have started to withdraw their money from other banks as well. So far, 3 banks have collapsed within a week in the US. The first one is obviously the Silicon Valley Bank, and the other two are Silvergate Bank and the Signature Bank. These 2 banks primarily focused on crypto and real estate market. The FDIC has taken control of the Silicon Valley Bank's deposits and total assets. It announced that the insured depositors can access their money, but the insurance covers only $250,000 per depositor, which may be insufficient compared to the original deposited amount. Uninsured depositors will get some dividends after the bank's assets are sold, but the dividend amount cannot be determined at this time. The FDIC is working on it, and it is not sure how much money will the depositors get in the return compared to their original deposited amount. President Biden has tweeted that the small businesses and other depositors can access their money, and other important steps will be taken soon. That is it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more intellectual videos. Your support really motivates us to create more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.